I just think it could get better.
No.
I mean, it's like
It gets better by
it's
you
everything
leaving.
that I wanted.
No, dude. It gets better by you leaving. It's you can't fix broken women. Like this is the classic Captain Save-A-Ho mentality where guys are like, I can save her. Like I can fix this, right? Like if I just love her enough, if I just help her enough, if I'm just there to support her when she calls me from rehab and talk to her, we can get through this and make things better. And that's going to require her leveling up, okay, but bringing you down as a consequence of that. It's impossible. It's impossible for you to continue to accelerate and do more and become better in your life when you have an anchor. You've heard me talk about anchors in sales?
No.
You know what a sailboat is, obviously. It's got a great big sail. It's got a mast. The wind blows in it. And it pushes it to its next port of call. An anchor will anchor the boat to an anchorage and keep it in place. People in your life will be anchors in sales. This woman is an anchor. She's not filling your sails with wind. She won't take you to the next port of call. She doesn't add value to your life. She drags you down. And what do I keep telling guys? We love complicating our lives and justifying why we do it.
But I'm happy, man.
You're not happy because you're calling me and you're talking about the problems that you've got with this chick. If you were happy, you wouldn't be calling me.
I want to tell you about the whole thing.
There's more. Keep going then. What else you got?
Oh, you got me.
You said there's more. Fill me in.
I feel like I'm under pressure now.
What else is there that you want to talk about, man? I mean, I'm here to help you. I'm trying to offer you some good guidance here. You don't like it though.
I don't like much of anything.
So how are you going to improve if you don't listen to it? What does your dad say about all this?
My dad's in a nursing home. I just saw him the other day. I made him laugh for an hour by showing him Sebastian Maniscalco clips.
Is he together? Like, is he able to think? Can you have a conversation with him, or is he going?
He's not competent.
Okay, so you can't talk to him about stuff like this. Got it. Okay, like I'm just asking, like, what does family say when you bring this up? Like, hey, this is my girl. Here's the situation.
Everybody hates it.
Everybody hates it. Why do they hate it?
I had her here at the house a couple times, and her brother is with my mother.
Her brother is with your mom, and you're with her. Okay.
Yeah. So she came to the house with him because they wanted a document signed, and I'm a notary, so I said I would do it, and I couldn't do it because they were trying to get the document signed for somebody that wasn't there, and they didn't have guardianship or any of that stuff. So I said no, and she was a little drunk and tired, and was going to stay at the house. And
have you read my book?
Yeah, I have your book, Rich.
Cool. How new are you to my content? Like, have you watched a lot of videos? You've seen a lot of the podcasts?
I haven't been watching you since I've been seeing her.
Okay. My man, you are really stuck on this chick, and I am not going to change your mind. You haven't liked anything that I've said. I am not able to put lipstick and makeup on a pig and make it look better. It's still a pig.
I'm really fucking stubborn, and I apologize to the chat and to you.
No, you're good. All I'm saying, dude, is that you're going to be stuck with her, Jack. Until you, like, nothing changes if nothing changes, right? You're going to be stuck with her until your view, your opinion, until you raise your standards for yourself for what you're willing to allow in your life. You will be stuck with her, and you will forever deal.
I'm trying to LTR this.
Why?
I just want to be around her. I just want to listen to her.
Dude, get a dog if you want company.
She has a dog.
No, you get a dog if you want company. Forget about her and her dog. You get your own dog if you want company. You want loyalty, you want somebody by your side to love you unconditionally, get a dog. She's not going to do it, dude. She's a walking red flag. She's a walking Chinese Communist parade. She's got every red flag. She's not good for you. I can't explain it to you any other way. It's just a bad choice. You're going to do what you're going to do anyway, but you're going to deal with the consequences of those choices. I mean, I only want the best for every guy out there, and I truly believe that what you're doing right now and the choices that you're making are just going to lead to more problems for you down the road. And I think inherently you believe that too, but you don't want to accept it because You're playing
I'm trying to use your content, use the red pill community to make these choices.
Yeah, like you're trying to fix her, but you can't. You can't, and I can't co-sign this relationship. It's a bad relationship.
What's that term for like a red pill like masturbator or whatever the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You're just listening to it all the time.
Yeah.
And that it's like
that's what you're doing. Yeah.
Like I could write it all down on a list and go A through Z and be like, yeah, this, and this,
right.
And then I'll be able to make it smarter, but yet I'm still making the bad choice.
Right. So stop it. You know you're doing something wrong, so stop it.
Well, like you said, I don't have options.
So when you level yourself up, you make more money, you're more competent, you're more influential, you got a better social network of guys, you will have better options. I can tell you something right now. I was just in Breckenridge skiing with my boys, the generals. There's like, I don't know, 10 or a dozen of us there. There's nobody in that room that would ever have a conversation about the woman in their life the way that you're describing. Nobody there is dealing with an alcoholic that's in rehab. Nobody's there dealing with women that have a notch count of 100 plus. They're not dealing with any of those things, right? Because they're high caliber men. Well, when you get to that caliber, you don't deal with bad women. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now I feel bad for saying this shit. Like I'm live on the.
All it is, Jack, is raising your standards. Your standards are here right now. Raise your standards to here. Your life will improve as a consequence of you improving your standards, and you also have better women in your life too. There's a lot of shitty women out there. Trust me, I've seen them. We do ladies' night, and we see a lot of horrible women on the show. They're not all bad. There's some good women out there still. It's just look, dude. When you're setting higher standards for yourself and you go out there and you do the work, you're going to see a chick like this and you're going to be like, no thanks. You won't even give her the time of day. But you're at the point right now where you have to give her the time of day because you don't have better options.
Honestly, like I'm trauma bound to her. That's why I'm so.
There's something going on there that's got you in an addictive sort of vortex of her bullshit right now that you can't walk away from. I don't know what it is, dude. I've been
because I've been always afraid to approach. I've been afraid my entire life to keep going.
Yeah, to deal with chicks. But here's the thing.
No, to deal with her.
Yeah.
And I always avoided it, and here it is, and I'm doing it, and I'm in it.
Here's the thing, though, Jack. Every guy in your situation that tries to fix a woman that's dealing with a really, really bad candidate, it's generally because of the sex. And I can promise you there's women out there that will bang you just as good, if not better, that don't bring these red flags that you're talking about. I promise you they're out there.
Yeah, well,
you just have to do the work on yourself.
I mean, the sex is nonstop, but...
Of course. That's how they get you, right? Like, they're usually BPD chicks, right? Freaks in the sheets, can try to be a lady on the street. They're really good actors, sort of thing. I think what needs to be done. I don't think we need to beat this horse anymore. Appreciate you, sharing this. This is a difficult conversation to have, obviously, but dude, my man, raise your standards. If you have belts and you fought and you've put your jaw on the line and stared another dangerous man in the eye and thrown fists at him, right? Like if you've truly done that,
I've lost count.
You know how much work is required to get there, how much training is involved, how much cardio is involved. Yeah. I've done it. I've done a boxing match, so I know what's required of me, right? Yeah, That's a lot of fucking work. That's a lot of discipline. Take that same level of discipline that you've applied to combat to your life and raise your standards so that you can win in life as well, because you don't get into a fight to lose. You don't play not to win. You play to win when you get into a fight, right? You're there to beat the shit out of the other guy, and he wants to beat the shit out of you. So apply that same strength and discipline. Yeah, so apply that same discipline to your own life and raise your standards. Because you don't get into a ring to lose, right? You get into win. So get into life in general and everything when it comes to deal with women, money, everything else to win. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So don't entertain this, or can I entertain this? Because I'm probably
no. I am not co-signing this. I do not agree with this. This is not a good idea from any. There's nobody that you're going to convince this is a solid check. How many women have you dated in the past? You got experience with women?
Very, very minimal.
How many?
Maybe I had one real check. Yeah.
Okay, so this is part of the problem too. You need to have some experience. Like if you go to the grocery store and you see the produce there, a big pile of oranges or bananas or some shit like that, if there's only one banana there, that's all you're going to buy. But if you go there and you see a stack of them and you're like, okay, this one's rotten, that one's rotten, I'm going to peel these ones off, but I'm going to take this bundle. Now you've got choice, right? And you can see good from bad. You need the choice to distinguish good from bad. The problem is you don't have the choice, so you got some crazy chick that's banging you enthusiastically. Mountains crumble to the sea, fireworks shoot out her ass. It's phenomenal, right? There's loads of other women there that do the exact same thing. Maybe even better. So don't sweat it. All right, my man, I'm going to let you go because I got a bunch of other people waiting to hop in. I hope that resonates with you. Thanks, man. That's tough. That's tough. I've seen guys get hooked on bad women before. That's one of the worst that I've seen. You know, every red flag. I mean, I'm sure she doesn't have every red flag, obviously, but that many red flags, it's just like my head would be spinning, my dude. Like she wouldn't even get a date. I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full-length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here and pin down below in the top comment. You'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.